So we've done the do's of how to write a CV. Now it's the don'ts. The don'ts for me are just as important as the do's. So we need to make sure we're not putting the wrong information in. For me, there's 4 or 5 key don'ts that we're going to run through. Number one, probably one of the most important areas in today's marketplace, you cannot be discriminated against. And when I talk about discrimination, we're talking about age, gender, marital status. None of that is important. People shouldn't decide whether they hire you for a job based on any of those factors. So don't worry about a headshot. It just distracts the reader from the content you're trying to get across. Don't worry about your date of birth. Don't worry about your marital status. Don't worry about your gender. None of that's important. None of that's relevant. Number 2, the font. Don't have different fonts. Don't have different sizes. Keep it simple. People tend to change the font, change the style, Times New Roman, 14, 24, 26, 16. It just looks messy, just looks confusing. Calibri 11 all the way through, potentially with some highlights and underlines for titles, for example. That's it. Keep it simple. Number 3, don't worry about gimmicks. Don't worry about logos. Don't worry about visuals. Don't worry about links to different stories, different blogs. It's not important. People don't want to see it. It distracts away from the key information that we're trying to get across. Keep it simple. Number 4, and one that actually does seem to crop up quite a lot now, have a semi-professional email address. If you've got a weird email address, if you've got a quirky email address, like Tom Wood loves his mum at yahoo.com, don't use it. It looks a bit odd. You know, people might start to make assumptions about what kind of character you are. I do love my mum, but I don't need to tell everyone that. So keep it semi-professional. TomWood82 at yahoo.com, done. Keep it simple, keep it clear, don't use gimmicks. That for me is the best way to write a CV.